Welcome back. We're going back to Dallas Fort Worth today, but at a much more granular level than episode 3. We've established why DFW is the leading corporate aviation market in the American interior. Today, I want to walk through the specific airports in the DFW ecosystem, what each one serves, who's operating there, and where the most acute infrastructure gaps are. Let's start with the economic backdrop one more time, because the scale of it is essential context. The Perryman Group found in December 2025 that DFW Airport contributes $78.3 billion annually to the regional economy, up 69% over the prior decade. Total expenditures related to DFW Airport activity reached $146 billion annually. Personal income from airport-related activity, $47.7 billion. These are extraordinary numbers, and they reflect an economy that generates corporate aviation demand at a pace that is genuinely difficult to overstate. Now, the airport ecosystem. I'm going to go through the key general aviation airports one by one. Addison Airport first, KADS, because in many ways it's the most important. Addison is operated by the town of Addison, and it sits right in the heart of northern Dallas suburbs where a huge portion of the region's C-suite population lives. You've got the Plano-Frisco-McKinney corridor to the north, which has been the fastest growing corporate and residential area in Texas for the past decade. Toyota North America's U.S. headquarters is in Plano. FedEx, PepsiCo, JP Morgan Chase, and dozens of other major corporate offices are clustered in this corridor. Addison Airport is their closest, most convenient option for corporate aviation, and its hangar wait lists are the stuff of legend. This is where a 12 to 18 month wait for any hangar space is considered normal, and where Class A large cabin space essentially doesn't become available on the open market. Dallas Love Field is a different character. It's in the heart of Dallas, close to the Uptown and Preston Hollow neighborhoods where some of the city's most prominent executives and entrepreneurs live. Love Field is served by several FBOs, including Signature Flight Support, Million Air, and others. It's a premium location. Aircraft based there have immediate access to downtown Dallas in a way that no other airport offers. But precisely because of that premium location, it's also the most space constrained. Love Field is hemmed on all sides by residential and commercial development with zero room for expansion. What's there now is essentially what will always be there. Fort Worth Meacham International, KFTW, serves the western corridor and benefits from proximity to the defense and aerospace manufacturing complex that defines Fort Worth's industrial identity. Lockheed Martin's F-35 integrated production facility is right there. Bell Textron, American Airlines' maintenance base, and a constellation of aerospace suppliers are all nearby. The corporate aviation demand at Meacham is more defense and industrial in character than the financial services-dominated demand at Addison or Love Field, but it's equally real and equally underserved. Meacham has developable land that represents genuine opportunity for the right capital partner. Dallas Executive Airport, KRBD, formerly known as Redbird, has been the most active development story in the DFW ecosystem recently. Birchfield and Partners' new 80,000 square foot FBO and hangar facility leased by Jet Access, developed in partnership with Jet's MRO for integrated maintenance services, is a meaningful addition to the market's capacity. But it also illustrates the opportunity. This facility was developed precisely because Jet Access recognized the extent of unmet demand in the southern Dallas corridor. And even with this new development, demand across the broader ecosystem continues to exceed supply. The picture that emerges from looking at all of these airports together is a market where the total demand is very large, growing rapidly, and distributed across a geography that spans 2 major cities and dozens of major suburb employment centers. No single airport can serve all of it. The opportunity for a well-capitalized platform is to establish positions across multiple nodes of this network. Developing at airports where land is available, acquiring existing operations where they can be significantly improved, and building the management infrastructure to operate a multi-airport portfolio efficiently. That's the DFW playbook, and it's one that we believe represents an exceptional deployment opportunity for institutional capital over the next 3 to 5 years.